No, look at the half of my face. This is gonna be a weird background. More people will join us, and that'll probably even out a little bit. Yeah. So for now, or I can go with this layout, and there we go. That's a little better. Hey, look at that! There's Larry twice. And Jamie's on the screen.
Hi, Jamie.
Oh, Jamie.
That is for people tuning in. A picture of us playing in person around 3 folding tables because it's a big crew. We got to play in person D&D in Chicago, BrickWorld, and it was
amazing. Can you put up the big picture for the world to see?
I can remove everybody, and then you'll see. I don't know that you can talk.
Don't go that far. I just wonder if you had the picture handy.
Yeah, he's got it printed out right on his desk, all framed up.
Right, yeah, framed right behind me. Go to my Instagram.
Oh, it's gonna be a long night.
Sunshine, candles.
Sorry, hopefully that's all the sarcasm you hear from me.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Don't bet on it.
It's gonna be an interesting dynamic, right? Because we've all now played in person around one table, and it got a little funky, and it was a lot of fun though. Mel, how's your mic?
I don't know. You tell me.
So much better.
Yeah.
Yes, sounds good.
Yeah,
sounds good.
So much better.
Shout out to MacBooks. More dependable.
Nice. Yep. Let's say hi to the chat real quick. Jeff Snavely checking in. What's up, Jeff?
Hey, Jeff.
Nikki's saying salutations. Ken Marlowe Bricks. What's up, Ken? Hope Castle is going to probably be a spectator this week. Yep. My cop is partying with some family in outdoor picnic area or something. It was looking pretty fun for him doing something else. Larry's saying, what's up, Ken? Ken had a cool train layout and light layout, mostly. A lot of lights at BrickWorld Chicago.
Cool is putting it mildly. Now, unfortunately, it wasn't always working the way he wanted it to, but he had it where his street signal light would turn red for the train as it came by. No easy feat. And all of his street lights he put on magnets. It was just a magnetic electrical connection. You just pop it on there, it lights up, pull it off, no wiring.
So amazing.
He's a pretty smart guy.
King O is stabbing me in the back already or something. I don't know. I will be playing as a player with him, Amberlia Brickhive, and Amberlia's husband, King's Rule, is the DM. So we were supposed to play and get things going as soon as Chicago's over, and I hope to get things rolling pretty soon. So we'll see you on that Amberlia Plays channel pretty soon, KO.
Can't wait to see.
The layout makes, there's more people here. Yep. What are you doing? Chat things too, or?
I'll stop.
Okay. You keep going, and I'll do the adventure recap.
Yeah, you do your thing.
I just like to say hi, like we do. Cheers, everyone out in the chat. Happy Friday. It is another
cheers in the panel.
Yeah, channel panel.
Panel.
Thanks for being here, friends. Yeah, it seems like yesterday we were all just hanging out.
It does seem like yesterday. It was 1 week ago.
Cheering on certain nights at medieval times and escaping out an escape room together. That was definitely a highlight for me.
Yeah, that was fun.
I don't know what that means, Kingo.
So much fun.
Yeah, I got my medieval times mug.
Yeah.
It's empty though.
Got my glass.
Gonna need to refill.
Oh man, everybody's drinking out of their glass. I haven't.
Thank you, Holy Swiss.
So, what up, Ken? what else? I mean, if you want a recap of BrickWorld Chicago, we just kind of did it at Friday Night Bricks. So check that out. Moto hopped into the chat, the panel, and that was a decent little recap. I handed a bunch of these out, so hopefully you got a Dungeon Master Jesse Sigfig from me during Chicago. And we're gonna start collabing and talking about a D&D collab, but that will be something to do. We have 350 some days to count down to next Chicago BrickWorld.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Yeah.
So much time. I'm starting now.
That'll be a good idea.
All right. So never too early to start planning. 3 a.m. Where are you, Kingo? Oh, man. Yep. Thanks for checking in, KO. Yeah, it's late. So last time we did not go live, so people watching that were not in the room with us, we continued the adventure. The core 4 players that were here on episode 14 went to a plane of heroes and were teamed up with a baby Sphinx cub and had to go through a bunch of challenges. And the team that wins, the Sphinx gets to be the great Sphinx of all time. Once a century, this happens. Every 100 years. There was an airship. There was some death trap rooms. We had kind of a TPK. And although they wake up in the plane of heroes and get to do battles all over again. So once through that, they got to Limbo, where everybody was in one room in Chicago. So the core 4 players got to continue as that party with Iris, the purple Sphinx. And I teamed up each player that joined us, Mel and Troy and Larry and Jamie and Matt, with an NPC group. So there were 5 NPC groups versus 1 core team. And the odds were stacked against our players, our chaos crew. So be that as it may, it was a lot of fun. And I got to sit back and kind of just game mechanic you guys through fighting each other. So different kinds of stories and challenges. I will hook you guys onto some more adventures, and feel free to let me know in the chat. Text me, green room, whatever, live even, what things you like more or less. I want to continue session 0 type of talk as I learn to be a DM, and you guys learn more as players, how this thing is rolling. So with that, where's Kevin?
I know.
He was in Friday Night Bricks.
Come back.
All right. Well, he's a squirrel right now, so he's just gonna chitter and squeak.
Tippers.
Sweet.
You guys have any questions, any comments? I've been talking here nonstop for a little while. Let's go around the horn. Alicia, did you have a favorite moment or not favorite moment of the live Chicago session?
Well, considering I spent most of it dead or unconscious, I don't
Times
know.
2? Like
Times 2. I don't know if I enjoyed it all that much. I mean, it was fun to watch everybody else play.
Yeah, it's tough when you're unconscious.
Yeah, I regret my decisions. Sometimes I can't figure out if, like, you tell us stuff like about the teleporters. Like, these teleporters exist, and it's hard to discern which way you want us to go. Are you are you egging us on to use them? Or are you trying to encourage us not to use them, or what? So I mean, considering that I was the first to go, I felt like a guinea pig, which is fine. Like, I'm all about being the guinea pig. I think we've established that. So like trying to just really figure out what the team motivation is and how we're going to maneuver about the board was probably the biggest challenge.
Yeah.
So
all right, good.
Yeah.
Good. I appreciate that. Yeah, the story part for me and setting up the scene is kind of the tougher part. For I'm more of a mechanics engineer, so I've got info and I lay the setting and I kind of wait for cues. You could investigate the teleport device and or something, I don't know. But then once, I don't know, people were using them like more frequently than I thought. And I could try to be more upfront about some of the roles, but it was a hard DC.
Yeah.
Like 17 to successfully teleport where you wanted to go. And if not, there was a failure table, outcome table. Some were bad, some were just goofy. And yeah. So, all right. What about you, Nikki? What's a favorite moment, or what sticks out about the in-person game?
I definitely like just being in person. It's so much better to be around a table and playing. It was a little bit confusing, but I knew that was going in when we talked about it the week before and how it was going to be like insane trying to figure everything out. So
I put you in limbo fighting each other, and you can change matter with your mind. So can't get any weirder than that. But yeah, I mean, just like the convention with all the AFOLs, seeing the people and interacting was definitely the best part of being together. So yeah. Thanks for coming prepared. You had a lot of source material and dice towers. You guys were awesome. So
just in case,
that helps. It shows me who's invested, and the more people I see that are invested, I think we have high hopes to continue a long campaign, and whether it's the same character, and we'll talk about this maybe more when Kevin gets here, you could decide to meet your end game goal and roll a new character potentially. So that might happen soon, or you die and sucks for your character if you're invested, but you can still play. It's not the end of the world. We'll just, roll a new character. So, all right, Troy, what's your takeaway from the Chicago D&D?
Definitely same as Nikki. Like, I really enjoyed it more in person. I felt like we could figure things out a little bit better. But at the same time, it still seemed like we were struggling a little bit to get our groove as far as like understanding, like literally we can change matter. We can do whatever we want in here. And I think that happened at like the very end of it, where people were like, oh, like that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I think that was the best part, when people actually like understood what to do and how to accomplish the things they wanted to do, was probably the best part.
Yo, what up, Click and Cliff? As an example for people watching and listening, somebody made a big flask. I think Kevin did, and trapped characters. And then I think Nikki's character made acid inside the flask, and then somebody turned the flask into sand. So there was like a whole bunch going on with the matter changing in this limbo world, and separating you guys as a group, right? You guys were not playing completely as one cohesive unit. So I really liked that the core four actually we're like, we need to sit next to each other and discuss and strategize and so
Like,
hopefully,
why?
Help!
yeah, we need to whisper. We need to whisper. So that was
That
fun.
was nice.
I think I like that part. Like, I'll say that's my standout moment. Maybe is that you were able to shuffle, like physically interact, and so if that experience gives you any ideas, I know it's harder to do that virtually, especially when Larry's sorting pieces under his microphone. But you could start a little group chat and just text each other little ideas, little side team missions, and or to me if you have a question, and I can try to answer my phone. It's mostly kind of not really paying attention to it, but it is a tool that we should try to take advantage of because we're not all in the same room anymore. So, Mel, do you got a takeaway? What was a fun point? Fighting my buddy Matt, fighting yourself.
Fighting yourself. I think the switcheroo forced me to really, I guess, learn somebody else's abilities.
Sorry, I killed you.
On the go. Yeah. But look, I text you, dude. I said, dude, hurry up, take me out. Take me out tired as my eyes are closing.
So yeah, on top of all the changing matter, Mel's character switched bodies, but not mine's. We had a Freaky Friday kind of thing going on. Yeah. So, and then you had to learn a new character. So that was really, really crazy. And a character that was from my other group. So, maybe it would have been a little easier if it was you and Troy switching. But that's the way the dice rolled. And I think it made it interesting, very entertaining situation.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Mel? Good.
Just it was good to actually partake in a live game because, like you said, it makes it much easier because then you can. It's almost like being in a room in a poker game. You can tell somebody's move and just read body interactions.
Yeah. So, Larry, we're going around the horn. Do you have a favorite moment or something you took away from Chicago D&D session?
What to say? Just echo what everyone else says. I mean, being there in person is heads and shoulders above doing this online. This is a great second way to get together, but loved getting a chance to play with Matt and Jamie. They're awesome people.
Cool. Yeah, I can see this turning into a campaign where maybe we know everyone, 2 or 3 people are going to be gone, and maybe if they're up for it, I would invite Matt and Jamie to participate virtually in a one-shot adventure and or in some capacity when you have guest players and characters. They could step in and play an NPC for me. I was thinking that would be nice.
That's cool. Yeah, I would say, we all know Jesse pretty well. He never does anything small. He not sure what else could have been done to make that more difficult for you.
One part was easier. I didn't have any monsters to control.
There was that.
Basically was controlling all mechanics, and the environment was. I can't imagine a harder environment. So we're so
if you count the what's his name, the leader of that whole tournament, there were
Ollie.
20. What was it?
Ollie.
If you include Ollie, there were 25 characters in play.
That's why I handed him out. I was like, I'm not going to NPC all this. This is actually working out for me instead of preparing you guys back into your core group. Yeah. And I think one scenario in my head that I was thinking to do was to just speed run the harpies killing the dwarfs, and then paring it down to just a couple of teams versus you guys, which could have also been strategy for some players. Just wait it out, Paladin. Create a shield and just wait it out.
Still lost though. Still didn't get it.
That was a good idea though. Everybody had
Yeah.
good ideas. What a fun craziness. So let's get into tonight's recap, epilogue, if you will, I guess. I'll kind of bookend this story for you guys. Let's see, so we're in, well, it'll sell it. I think it says you're either in Limbo. Jamie's team, the Harpies, the Hellfire Harpies, won, and all the other adventurers are kneeling in place and yielding to them as the champions. As you hear rapturous applause cascading over the parties and the heavens, and the cries, the hellfire, and rolling thunder of echoing applause, followed by some silence. And Ollie soars in closer on a floating rock, then drops down next to Red, who has positioned herself in front of everyone, facing the other 4 Sphinx cubs. And Ollie says, "Well done, little one." He then reveals a small black dagger, which he straps to her front paw and says, "You will ascend and guard our secrets, but first you must dispatch your siblings. For it is written, only one may rise and the other must fall."
No.
So that's happening. What do you guys want to do?
Little
Save
fratricide.
We need to save Iris. How are we going to do so?
What is the diplomatic way to do this? Instead of like throwing a dagger at Ollie and being like, "Hey, buddy," which I'm not doing, by the way. Let's make that clear.
Okay. Yeah. Talk it out. I don't know. I can just, you can do nothing and I can continue with another little recap, or you can surprise me by trying to kill Ollie and everybody else. I don't know.
I really want to kill him, but that would probably be the only way. Unless somebody has really high persuasion.
Can we just save Iris?
I hope so, but how are we going to? And do we have a portal to leave this plane?
Well, we have the book, the portals to the spa with us, right?
Yes, we do. Don't you have it?
I believe I do. I do.
It's a good call.
So while Ollie's kind of distracted, I open the book and open the portal to the spa. I'd be like, "Hey, Iris, get over here."
Wow.
That's a great idea.
I love it.
Maybe somehow I'm distracting Ollie too, like making him look in the other direction so that Iris can scuttle off.
Okay. How are you distracting this?
We're still on the plane.
I wanna
Maybe I'm still. Do I still have my matter changing powers? Maybe I can like move the ground around him from behind and distract him.
You could preach the gospel of Zaccharoon at him.
Yeah, or maybe form a shrine that blinds him or something. With holy light. Holy light comes down from the shrine.
If Squirrelfinkel was here, we could create an illusional person.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, we might have somebody in the green room.
Yay!
He popped in. Oop.
Kevin,
Sorry, Kevin.
we need you. Illusion.
Squirrelfinkel is here.
Oh, he might be able to make an illusion of the Sphinx, right?
Does Squirrelfinkel have his powers?
Oh, yeah.
So I've done this with Nikki in her goat form. You can have powers, but if you need to make finger gestures, like as a somatics or whatever it's called. What's that?
So I can do cantrips, correct?
If it doesn't take,
if it's not a somatic component or
somatic, where you have to wave your fingers a certain way, unless it's a simple one. So
maybe easier to do it as a squirrel.
Can I use any of the items that I have?
If a squirrel can use them. It's a tough one.
Well, I think, don't we have magic beans or something?
You do.
Yeah. And then, so we're still on the magic plane, correct? And has a portal been opened to back to our spa yet?
Yeah, I opened the portal to the spa, and we're trying to at least Iris get her through the portal.
Okay.
If I can get the rest of them, except for Red, all the better. But we're working on Iris right now.
Yes.
So I can create an illusion, depending on how we do it, that Iris kind of flies over towards me and then hovers there, and have Iris actually fly through the portal and make it look like she's still standing there or floating next to me.
So you got a decoy?
Yeah, essentially, it will look like she's just floating next to me. I'll make an illusion that she's floating next to me.
All right, I'll allow this. This is good strategy, guys. So you have your decoy. Troy, I think you're going to have to roll for distraction.
Distraction.
That would be performance.
All right.
Because I'm not sure how you explained it again, but you're like, I'm going to do something.
Oh, that was...
you were making rock stuff or something. I don't know.
And that would be a 5.
Well, that does not sway Ollie's sight of what you guys are trying to swindle here. Meanwhile,
do you want me to roll a stealth check?
Well, we're all going to want to get out of here quickly.
Yeah.
If this actually works.
It's more, you can't just say, we're going to sneak out of here. You could say that and you could roll stealth. But you're in an arena.
Right.
Oh, like down in the middle of it?
You're still in this limbo area, but all the teams have been gathered. You're kneeling. The Sphinx has been given a dagger. This is still an event. It's going to be quite the feat to distract and sway this rescue mission. I like the idea. I had no idea that was going to happen.
So, who has really high charisma? Because I can also give them the horn for rolls. The Fey horn that you have to have.
That's right, the
charisma.
horn.
My charisma is 17.
Well, with that horn, don't you make all your charisma rolls essentially?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So anybody could technically. But at least you can't roll low. Which is, we're going to need it if we're going to try to persuade them in order to distract them enough in order to get the Sphinx to go away.
Can we do a charisma roll call? to see who's highest. I've got 17.
I'm assuming you're highest.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
I'm just making sure before we go crazy here.
I have 10, so no.
Okay. So
we're all kneeling down, waiting for this ceremony to happen. We've gotten the Sphinx to come over by us, and now I have the illusion up that the Sphinx is floating next to me. If someone can... How big is the Sphinx?
it's
I
a
don't know. It's a
kitten.
baby.
Cat size? Dog
Cat.
size?
Yeah. Cat.
Okay. So
A
it's kind of
big
that.
It's less than 10 pounds. We remember that
Okay,
from last
so
week.
it's something that you could conceal inside your cloak if you wanted to, right?
Yeah. So okay. So you've got the decoy. I've got Iris in my cloak now.
Yep.
Okay.
I have a question for the dungeon master.
Okay.
For Mel and Larry and Troy, what are we doing? Are we back to being part of the party?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Probably not, right?
Yeah, you're
Great
not
question.
part of that core 4, technically.
So it's just the 4 of us, right?
So let's speed run this a little bit so you guys aren't just sitting all around. So Denora, why don't you give me a roll for stealth to switcheroo?
Can I wanted to cast something first.
Wow. That it would be a 10 with a dirty 10 with a nat 1.
All right. No, Ollie's sus. You guys are sus. And he claps his hands together and darkness shrouds the area, and you feel weakness in your bones as the red Sphinx goes around, slowly taking out her siblings one by one.
So are we weakened, or can we move? Where are we at right now?
Yeah, you're weakened. Something's compelling you to, stand down.
Okay. Is he standing somewhere? Is he sitting somewhere?
He's on his floating rock.
Oh, so he's up in the air.
Yeah. Red's body grows larger as each of her siblings is dispatched, and her fur gets darker and darker as she gets larger.
Fratricide!
That's not
Well,
good.
Guile was our only real option. And so is she next to us right now? Sphinx?
Yeah. So this large Sphinx now is coming towards Iris, and this is your last chance.
All right, time to throw some magic beans.
Whoa, magic
Do it.
beans.
Throw the beans.
Throw the
I don't know what
beans.
it's gonna
Gotta do
do.
it. While I burn my dice. Do it.
Denora, drink from the horn.
This is the horn.
That's
Okay.
too late to beguile anyone.
No,
This is the way.
But she can still get temporary hit points equal to the number of hit dice.
What do the beans do?
Roll D100. We have 3d4 beans, and each bean does something random.
What?
So I'm gonna throw 4 of them
More random.
out in front of us, and try to get one of them right in front of the big Sphinx that's coming towards us.
I love the Hail Mary.
Hail Mary, bag of beans.
The beans
What?
are
D. Yeah, D. All right, roll a D20 100. What the heck? I had no idea this did this.
And I have none of my dice with me, so someone's gonna have to roll for me. I can't roll a D100. I don't think.
Do you have your computer?
You mind if I roll as? Mind if I
go ahead.
roll
Yep.
as
You should be
DM
able
because
to
I can
do it
read.
on.
Yep.
I can
You
just
don't
read
need
you
me
the
on.
effect because I got it in front of me.
Sure.
All right, you got a 30. That is an animate, immobile stone statue in your likeness. Right.
Perfect.
A huge
Perfect.
Brickwinkle squirrel statue. It makes verbal threats against you. If you leave it and others come near, it describes you as the most heinous of villains and directs newcomers to find and attack you. What? If you are on the same plane of existence as the statue, it knows where you are. The statue becomes inanimate after 24 hours. What the hell?
Okay,
I don't think that helps you.
That's
Not really, but
So
Not at
random.
all.
okay, that's the first one. What's the second one?
You're going to unload all beans, okay?
I'm gonna throw 4
It's
beans.
weird.
Crazy. Just throws the bag of beans.
I have a statue that's swearing at me and making threats to me and telling everyone how bad of a squirrel I am.
Right. Attack this
Very bad
man.
squirrel.
I mean,
My
is
bad
that a
fault.
way for
Now a hungry boulette monster
Bullet, yeah.
Ooh.
Those are cool.
burrows up and attacks. I'll say the red, the Sphinx. That's what
Nice.
you were aiming
Yes, it's like a land shark, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a burrowing land shark, like stone armored.
It's got 100 hit points and
Yes.
all that good stuff. 49.
Today's the day they earned the name Chaos Crew.
pretty much?
1d6 plus 6 shriekers
Ooh.
sprout.
We fought them, haven't we? Or no?
I don't think so.
No,
No. We
they're
fought
like
other plants.
jellyfish. They when bright light or a creature is a shriek, audible shriek, disturbance. Well, that's in your favor, I'll
Yep.
say. And one more. That's a 9.
9?
Geyser erupts and spouts water, beer, berry juice, tea, vinegar, and wine and oil. Or one of. Okay, I have to choose. 30 feet in the air for a few rounds. All right, so let's decide what that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things.
That's a lot of distraction.
I can't pick 6 thing on the list here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wine.
I knew it was going to be
Geyser
wine.
wine.
Perfect.
Oh, does it have to be wine?
Not wine.
Land shark, shriekers, and a crazy statue. That's a big distraction. That's a big distraction. Okay.
Well played,
I'm
sir.
gonna
Squirrel.
squeak and motion to the portal with my paws. If someone can grab the Sphinx.
Okay. I'm gonna say you guys escape. That's crazy.
Damn right.
That was huge. All right, bag of beans. Wow.
Bag of beans.
I think when I handed that card out, I didn't read like you can read what it does, but it didn't have the list of 20 different things that happen. All right, good call, Brickwinkle. The
Rookie
squirrel
mistake.
Good job, buddy.
throws. Like it would have been funny if you spit them out of like
Your little
Couches?
cheek pockets.
Like a hamster. He's like,
All right.
All spitty.
Okay. You guys have saved Iris from her sibling, and
we have a pet
We-
sphinx
We
now.
didn't happen to still have our magic items on, did we?
Yeah, do we get to keep those if we escape with them?
Yeah, sure. You got You got the magic items. They were not taken away yet.
Mm-hmm.
High AC. Woohoo.
Yay.
Sweet.
Squeak, 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 squeak it. Now we're at the spa.
Squeaking.
We can go heal.
Yeah, me and
And-
all my 6 hit points.
Everybody to the tub.
All right.
Time to go.
All right. You're back at the Temple of the Restful Lily. There was some. So now your characters can back to normal. You're on the same side, etc., etc.
I had the weirdest dream.
Hi, people. Where have
While
you been?
you guys were gone.
No shit.
So have we. We have a new friend named Iris. It's a Sphinx.
Cool.
She matches my hair.
Yes, yes. And my dolphin.
Enter dolphin.
She's purple.
Can she do anything?
Grow into a badass.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can send you guys her stats. It was available before everybody had a Sphinx.
I just remember the hit points. I think hit points is the only thing that I remember.
How do I make her my companion?
Yeah, that's
So Iris is an intelligent creature, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah.
she's
Very intelligent.
fully intelligent, right?
So it's kind of like a new party member rather than a companion necessarily.
An
Sure.
an NPS,
Yep.
non-player Sphinx.
Yeah. Yeah, she can tag along with you guys. She can fly. She has
We totally need
She's
a
our
mascot.
30 hit points,
That's our mascot.
12 armor
Naughty.
class. She makes 2 claw attacks. That's about it. She has
Oh, the
plus
claw.
9 to hit. Does about 11 damage with her claws.
Okay.
Cool.
Excellent.
She's proficient in all skills plus 3.
Oh, nice.
Yep, there's a big left turn. So you guys that's the kind of fun stuff that I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, I was not planning on that. I'll have to come up with a Lego Sphinx now. And, till then, what else do you guys want to do?
Heal.
Am I still in squirrel form, or did I switch back?
I want to say you're switching back because
Okay.
I'm not gonna have 2 Denoras and 2 Mycops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no way. No, thank you.
But yeah,
So
I'll-
basically, you'd say like as a tournament end, all those kind of spells wore off. Like you just said, there was 2 Denoras.
well, those were
everyone
not-
kind of went back to normal as the tournament ended and the winner was declared.
right.
You weren't even there, Larry.
Larry's shutting up.
Those were not spells. Those were effects of bad teleportation in a plane of limbo, which, for all at my discretion, could be permanent.
Let's not, though.
Let's be nice.
Let's not. Let's go back to a normal party.
Yes,
with
I really
new
preferred
friend.
being in squirrel form.
I wouldn't mind doing the PvP again at some point, though.
Hmm.
That was kind of cool.
You do like a good PvP.
So as you guys are taking a steam bath, Paladin's like, yeah, let's start another fight club.
Paladins are all about, right?
There we go. There we go.
So what happened to you guys?
Oh boy.
Would you go on vacation? You leave us here to do all the work?
Oh, don't get me started.
We went to a different plane.
We passed through lifetimes.
With Valkyries and Sphinxes. Sphinx
What?
Yeah.
Pretty much
And
almost died twice. Yeah.
And what's that?
This is Iris.
What's an iris?
Iris is a Sphinx. A purple Sphinx.
Whoa.
She's a baby cub out of 6 of them. Yes.
Cool.
Iris, and I'm a Sphinx.
What do they eat and who's cleaning up after it?
She's very intelligent. You can talk to her normally.
Well, you're used to
Oh.
taking care of animals, right, Larry?
That's affirmative. That's why I'm asking.
Just ask her.
Oh,
Yeah, she can talk.
hello, Iris.
Hi.
I'm Laurie.
Hi,
And this is Suka.
Oh, it's a dog. Oh, it's a dog. Oh, can it be friends with me?
Yes.
Suka's,
And my kitty can be a friend with you.
we got a whole menagerie now.
I'm going to go wander the grounds and find where I want to make my home.
Cool.
Sounds great. Hi, Iris. Have fun.
Check out the tower. We just got it renovated.
Oh, neat.
The paint's still wet, though.
Yeah, what have you guys been up to?
Oh, nothing. Just totally remodeling this place while you were gone.
Wasn't our fault.
No, it looks pretty good. I think we're in a position where we can leave it to the management. We got all the icky stuff cleaned up. We've converted the tower into a couple of massage rooms, and the upper level is a nice little penthouse hotel room. But yeah, I think we're pretty much done here.
So with the restorations, taking some materials to renovate things, one of the characters delivering lumber is telling you about his town, the town of Lumbering.
Lumbering the lumber town.
He says people are disappearing in his town, and he's hoping adventurers like you would be up for a rescue mission.
Sorry, we're entrepreneurs now.
Entrepreneurs, I get it. So
He's kidding.
we're a small town, but we can spend big for this one. I'm licensed to give you 10 gold pieces apiece to finish this job.
Ooh.
And I'll give you half up front.
We did bet a lot of our money in the tournament.
That's true.
Well-
Yeah, did we make money off of that? We
I
bet on
know.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Was that only on the first round? Well, either way, it's probably gone.
Yeah, you lost your bet.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. We're still about a week away from our grand opening of the Restful Lily. So we're not making any money, so this would be a good opportunity.
I say we go for it.
Let's go.
So he says Shariv in the next town over is about 30 miles away, and folks have gone missing.
Very cool. Do we
How?
need to let everybody take a long rest, or can we just skip ahead in the
We
story?
already
Yeah,
did.
some of us need a long
We did.
rest.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like a dream? So it was a rest, right?
You guys got in the hot tub. That
Yeah.
gives you greater restoration.
Perfect.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right.
Long rest.
So, what is the story? Why are these guys missing? What's going on?
Well, and who's got the armor on right now that we got? Because that should
nobody.
probably
You guys just got out of the bath.
No one.
Hello.
I think Amethystia, you were wearing the armor that we got, the set of leather. That should probably go to Denora. And Denora, your belt should maybe go to Holy Swiss,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
It does make sense. What's the armor? So I can look it
It's
up.
a +3 studded leather.
Okay.
And Troy, the belt is a fire giant strength.
Fire giant?
Yes, belt of fire giant strength.
Yes.
Nice.
And then we had one other thing, right? Which was a hammer.
Yeah, it was like a wand of fear or something.
Oh no, we didn't keep the hammer.
Nope.
Okay. Yes, it was the wand. The rod of something.
No, I don't. The Rod of Lordly Might was in the other one. I think it was I thought it was a wand of fear. I don't have it with me. So
Okay.
it was. Those are the two big ones.
Okay. Because I thought we did decide the Lordly Might one. Because we gave up one of the other ones, or two of the other ones.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I'll have to check and see.
Okay. Anyway, back to the game. So
this
why?
delivery guy is named Deputy Dogwood, and he tells you about the evidence.
I love it.
Well, Nerf, she saw a monster in the woods, but that's just a child's imagination, right? And the general, he claims to see all kinds of strange tracks when he hunts, but he ain't quite all there in his head. No bones, no bodies have ever turned up.
Interesting.
Sounds like we could use a tracker. Maybe even a ranger.
Perhaps.
Laurie's back. Excellent.
All right. So this is we're going to set up. It's about 30 miles. You said.
Yes.
Yeah. Just in the next town over.
What mode of transportation do you provide? Carriage?
Great question.
Yeah. Well, I got to take this cart here back immediately. But if you guys want to meet me up there in a day, I could go on ahead, or you guys could hitch a ride.
I say we hitch a ride.
Yep.
And this is a lumber cart?
Yes, sir.
Which is now empty, so it's plenty of room for all of us. Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Well,
guys, what do you think? How about if we pile on?
Let's go.
Everybody got what you need?
Do we need spell components?
Good.
Do you?
I got my parchment paper.
Jesus Christ.
The only thing I need is 500
holy
gold
water.
worth of diamonds, but you know.
Dogwood says,
Or 300.
y'all might want to stock up. There's not too many snacks or cuisine in our town.
Are we close to... We're not close to the Magician Brothers or whatever, are we?
Longsaddle.
Longsaddle. Or do we have a portal to Longsaddle?
No, you haven't figured out how to get from
Okay.
Longsaddle to the temple and back.
Okay.
That I remember.
Are there any other small villages along the way that would have other things?
No.
Well, we've got the larder here at the inn. We can probably stock up right here.
But if we need
Laurie,
other things.
What are you guys talking about?
Track down
Stocking up
particular
on
animal.
rations?
Yeah.
Laurie, can't you hunt?
I am a
Here.
great hunter.
There's a kitchen and the rest of a lily.
That's what I said.
So I'm just, if you guys are just stocking up on basic things, easy to do.
Let's go.
I need
Or-
to find bats.
Bats?
Bats.
Go look in the belfry.
Good one. We don't have a
There's a
tower.
tower. With an attic.
There is a tower.
Perfect.
Logic,
Go to the
can you
tower.
help
He's
or
not
no?
being
Rapunzel, Rapunzel.
Let down thy bats.
I need to find a bat cave.
Mm.
Say hello to the Hunchback of Neverwinter for me.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a cave along the way. Question mark.
Well, otherwise I can go converse with the squirrels in the area and see if they could probably lead me towards it. I just assumed you would be good at this sort of thing. Maybe I was wrong.
Tracking bats?
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you. You're a ranger. Don't you know where all the animals are?
This is a new area. I've been working on the house here. All right. I mean, we can certainly do that. How about Holy Swiss? Mel, what's your character's name? It's not on the screen, so I don't know.
Ice Ronan.
Ice Ronan. God. How about if you guys go load up the storehouses, grab some stuff from the larder in the kitchen. Make sure you grab a keg of ale, and Suk and I will go out. We'll see if we can find out where the nearest bat cave is.
Yeah, have the turtle do the heavy lifting, right?
Mike Cop and I both need
Yeah,
bat
that's what you're here
guano
for.
our fireballs.
Yeah, we'll need that ale.
Oh, you're giving me the shitty job.
I suppose I could turn in, or I could.
Follow the guano, Larry.
Yep.
Follow the guano. All right, so I'll head off right over to just the right off to the woods there, and we're gonna start sniffing around.
Okay.
If this doesn't work, I can find familiar and have my bat just drop some guano for you.
That would work if we need to. I figured if we could find a bat cave in the area, we could revisit it and get
I
more
agree.
as we need to. So,
But we can try this first. Yes.
So what would this be, Larry?
is that survival or
Nature,
is that
nature, or survival, or probably nature. What is your tracking? I don't know.
one of them mentions it specifically? I just don't remember which one.
Hold on, let's look under
Let's roll a nature check.
Natural Explorer. Proficient bonus double proficiency skills when you make an intelligence or wisdom check related to it. You find twice as much food while foraging, and while tracking creatures, you learn the exact numbers, sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area. I am proficient in the forest, particularly familiar with one type of natural environment.
Yeah,
Probably
we don't
just
have to
nature.
spend a half hour looking for bats. Give me a roll.
All right, let's roll. So that you said we're doing nature.
Nature.
That would be a 16.
All right, that's successful enough to find
Eureka!
trap
Yay.
trackings.
Just
or-
follow your nose. It always knows where to find the bat guano.
All right.
All right, so I come back to Chitter Squeak and I'm like, hey, look what I found. I give him this bag of just.
Oh, I came along with you, so you don't have to.
Oh, you did
have to
come
go back
along.
there every
All right.
time. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys got your bats.
Yep. Perfect.
We got the poop, and we know we've got a bat cave real close to the Restful Lily.
Perfect.
So you guys gonna head out with Dogwood?
Yes.
I think that's all we got. Everything we need. Let's go.
We get on torches. We get on food. We get on.
Oh yeah.
All of our material components. All of that.
Let's roll.
All right.
I've been up here the whole time, you guys. I'm pushing the cart ahead while you guys are trying to get on it.
All right.
Typical.
Getting the show on the road. Dogwood, much obliged you folks joining on this submission. Many people have gone missing for a while now.
That's a hell of an accent. Are you from Alabama?
No, sir. The lumbering town. Not a lot of lumberjacks around here, and we like to cut trees down.
Ding.
He's
I don't
okay.
like to hear that.
Let me ask you, how many plaid shirts do you have in your closet?
Is there another kind?
Give me a perception check.
Ooh, for me?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Messing around.
Whoops.
I got a bunch of info here. You guys are not asking too many questions.
That's 10.
10's what you need. You see that he is holstering a short sword in an underarm holster.
Oh.
And he has a wide-brimmed hat with an iron badge pinned on it.
Are you a sheriff?
He says a deputy, right?
Yep, deputy, sir. The sheriff, she's a little indisposed, frankly, and not the investigator she is, you know.
What happened? What happened to the sheriff?
Well, all these people disappearing, you know, and it's a small town. Everybody knows everybody. It's not a good thing.
What are the what are the circumstances of their disappearances? Are they just all of a sudden not there?
Well, it's not like they got up and left. All their stuff is there. No missing carts or animals or anything. Everybody knows everybody. There's lots of gossip. We'd know if they'd up and moved.
Is this happening during the day or is this happening at night?
Well, let's see. It started with an aspiring adventurer, then a logger, then the town drunk, then the innkeeper's wife, then the preacher's brother, then the preacher himself. Well, I'm not sure. We're plumb out of luck.
Is this all happening in the metropolis in which you live?
Yeah. I'm going to say we went from a population of 113 down to about 107. Breaks my heart to change that population sign every time.
You got a killer on the loose somewhere.
Well, I hope you come to find this murderer. That would be wonderful. Definitely pay you half up now and half when we get there.
So, do you know that these people are now deceased, or are they just gone? Are you finding any evidence of?
Yeah, no bones, no bodies. They're just gone.
So this might be a rescue mission, guys.
Sounds like we got to do a lot of detective work too to like actually figure out where this individual could be. Is there any family members nearby or friends, family that we could talk to of any of the victims to get more information?
Yes, sir. When we get to town, I'll introduce you around to the locations. Key locations would be the sawmill, the general store, the sheriff's office, the tavern, and the inn, a chapel, a farm, Noof's home, and some logging camps. Not much else.
Well, Deputy, why don't you drop us off at the inn? We can talk to the innkeeper, see what happened to his wife, and secure some lodging.
How long have you lived in lumberjacking?
All my life. So at about this time down the road, you notice it's wickedly hot summer day. You spend the day, maybe more, traveling 30 miles down this meandering road, deeper and deeper into the woods. The sun rises early and sets late, so you have plenty of light to travel by. The paved city road quickly gives way to a dirt path well trod, but worth the trouble of paving. Never worth the trouble of paving. Many miles in, the forest abruptly stops. Further down your path, there is an open clearing of stumps. The hazy air smells faintly of smoke. On the side of the road, near a stump, right at the forest edge, a donkey with saddlebags brays at you. Brrr. Yeah, there you go.
I was gonna say, that donkey sounds like a goat.
Does it look like
Donkey's
there's
got
anybody
impressive
nearby?
Hey, I'm doing
Does
the
it look
Western accent pretty good so far.
Yeah, even reading that old book there, you're doing a mighty fine job, Jesse.
Hey, that's not in here. I'm reading this. I'm in his deputy, so deputy goes over to the donkey, checks his saddlebags, because you guys ain't saying nothing. Finds us some tasty snacks and 10 days worth of rations and water. Kind of gears up that donkey. Take it along with.
You know who that donkey belongs to?
No, ma'am. But donkey's donkey. Might as well take it with. It's got gear.
Deputy, how far away are we from the town?
From lumberjacking.
We're close now. Just around the bend, and the forest is clearing out, as you can see.
Do we want to look and see if there are footprints or there's anything around this donkey?
Yeah, I'd like to investigate where the owner of this donkey might be. We might have another missing person.
All right, give me investigation.
Maybe the donkey is a polymorph dragon.
That is a 13 for investigation.
You find a wide-brimmed hat and an iron badge lies in the dirt next to the donkey.
No, looks like
Hey, deputy,
here.
Come look at this. Whose badge does this belong to? You recognize this badge, deputy?
Oh, shoot, that's my hat. That shouldn't have been there. There's two different hooks, like, if he's not there, I don't know. Hold on, I might be screwing this up.
Please pause for station identification.
Oh, no, yep, okay, we're all right. Shoot, yeah, that's what do you call the guy under a deputy?
Under deputy.
Under deputy. That's my under deputy's hat.
It's an ossifer.
Holt's been gone for a while. Boy, oh boy. He was the first one missing, I think. Out of town.
Do you want to look for footprints in the area? Does it look like the donkey's been wandering or it's just been standing there? It's not tethered or anything, right?
Give me a nature check.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
19.
There's evidence of a recent forest fire. And there is a trail of footprints that lead into the woods.
Human?
There are no broken branches or other disturbances along the trail. Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to just read this or... You want to follow the footprints?
Yeah, are they human?
Good.
It's hard to make out.
Or humanoid in size.
I mean, they're not the donkey's footprints, I guess is what I'm asking.
Yeah, it's seems humanoid.
Okay. Yeah, let's go follow those footprints.
Might as well.
Hey, deputy, you want to tie off our cart here and the donkey, and we're going to see where these footprints go.
All right, the trail ends.
Do I see any squirrels in the area?
Nature check.
Squeaker, squeaky, squeaking.
Speak.
Shoot, where are my dice on here?
Corner.
It's in the bottom corner.
Bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Or on your skills, you just hit the plus number,
Yeah, that too.
and it'll give the bonus and
Oh.
everything.
Oh, that's cool. Let me try that.
Like nature and whatever it is, you just hit it, and it'll roll and give you the bonus.
Someday it'll get to that point.
I feel like I want to do a
It's
Sam
still
Root.
buffering.
Make sure to check
It's
out D&D Beyond.
Really slow. I rolled a 19, so that's a 26.
There it is.
Nice.
Okay.
See it.
So, yeah, maybe you find a wandering squirrel that hasn't left this forest that's being, cut down and fire.
Who still has his home left?
Yeah, he's still gathering some nuts before he takes off.
Okay, I'm going to cast Animal Friendship on it.
Okay.
Even though I really have a way with squirrels as it is, so
Yeah.
I almost don't need to. And then I'm also going to cast Speak with Animals and try to get an idea from it if it knows anything about what's been going on and the current acorn stock in the area and how the storage is going for the.
Are you still a squirrel?
No.
The
Oh, okay.
stock market.
Okay.
But he's thinking like one.
Yes, he is.
I was one at one point.
Here's your answer.
First in this gnome form.
Nice.
Farting squirrel.
Oh my god.
So you guys end up down the trail 300 feet into the woods a bit, and a dark patch of thick, tough moss on the forest floor. Scattered about are discarded butterfly cocoons.
Or what?
Butterfly cocoons.
Butterfly cocoons are discarded, scattered about the moss-covered forest floor.
Or they look like normal small cocoons or oversized?
No, normal.
I would like to take some of them with me.
Okay.
Can I do a nature check and see if I have any idea what this means?
Give me Arcana.
Arcana.
Intelligence.
Do they have any Fey residue on them?
16.
Seems pretty normal.
Okay.
Nikki,
I said, do they have any Fey residue on them?
why don't you give me nature
A fey check.
Fey check? Nature Fey check.
That would be a 20. Dirty 20.
So, with your knowledge of the Fae and spells, you can tell that faint traces of transmutation magic surround the cocoons, and indicating potentially they were used for a polymorph spell.
They were used for a polymorph spell.
I told you it was a polymorph dragon.
It's true, you did.
For the rest of your journey, vast swaths of forest have been clear cut, and it smells like campfire. The dead stumps, thick roots impede your progress, but the road is rough and rougher with every mile. Eventually, you arrive at the distant town of Lumbering.
Can we ask what caused all these fires or everything to burn?
Are you going to ask the squirrel?
No,
Or the deputy.
Okay.
So my speak with animals lets the squirrel convey some basic stuff if there's anything it knows, but may not have known anything.
Pretty much what you're seeing.
Okay.
They're chopping down their forest and burning.
Which is a travesty.
Burning the brush.
Yeah.
Burning.
Okay.
Very much so.
Sounds like if the guy might be a wizard. Because if he's doing polymorph spells and
they're basically burning out the stumps and clearing it to farm.
Oh, okay.
So he's
clear
just
cutting.
farming.
Okay, that makes sense. Still a travesty.
Mystical clear cutting. Super fun.
Clear cutting, yeah. You can't tell right away in this isolated woodland town. Has been changing quickly. Old fieldstone houses intermingle with hastily built wooden ones. Laborers sweat through their clothes, burning out stumps and chopping them up to make room for farmland. Nearby a sign reads, "Welcome to lumbering." And the painter is updating the population. It's now gone down to 106.
Should we go check out the sawmill, guys?
You may as well.
Like a band or something?
The most obvious choice.
All right.
And what's the reason to go check out the sawmill?
Because they're cutting down all the trees.
It's a logging town.
There's a logger missing also.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a logging town called Lumbering. The sawmill has.
There was a lot of different places we could check, but yeah.
Well, because we know the innkeeper's wife is missing. So
But there's a lot of people missing from all
Right.
all over, so it could be anything, anybody.
he also has rooms.
Let's take 5, maybe. We're an hour in. Anybody need 5 minutes?
Yeah, I'll feed the cat.
Feed the cat. Think about what you're gonna do. We're in the town of Lumbering. Murder mystery afoot.
It's like an episode
I'm
of
afraid I'm
Bonanza.
going to side with whatever's killing these people.
Yeah, I agree with you, Laurie. We could go to the inn and check in, and then maybe go to the sawmill after that. I don't know.
Sure. Well, I think we should start interviewing the people who are closest to the people that are missing, because they're gonna best know their habits. So the innkeeper's wife, did she go missing in the middle of the night? Did she go to the general store and never come back? She left her cigarettes and never came back.
Yep.
And then because how many loggers were there? And we need to find out who the newest person that went missing is. If a new person is gone since our deputy hired us, he's not going to know yet.
Who knows? There might be loggers left that we could ask. Right?
Yeah, there should be, I would imagine.
As well.
Like, I bet half the population here are
They've only
loggers.
lost like 7 people so far. They're still that's less than 10% of their population.
13%.
Being a little dramatic. 7 out of 113. That's less than 10%.
I'm sorry, I was switching my AirPods out. What did you say about the 10%?
I said they've lost less than 10% of the population. It's not that big a deal.
Oh. All right. I'm going to go get a refill. I'll be back.
Over dramatic.
I'm on mute.
Did y'all see Reed's question in the chat?
Yes. We gave him. I think we gave him the wand during the last week, but I don't remember if we're going to give him anything now.
He wants a wand or a hidden orgy?
No, there was either it was a wand of fear or a helm of brilliance. Those are the two.
An orgy.
I don't know what the orgy is.
I guess we know where he escaped off to. A bugbear orgy.
He said he might be coming.
No, thank you.
Nobody else want to do. He's hosting a private event at the Restful Lily.
Not in our home.
Hopefully we have a separate facility for that. Don't we have a cave that he can use?
Exactly.
Right.
The bat cave that you just found.
Right?
No, I won't be able to keep getting back Guana without stepping through bugbears.
That's a business.
All right, so got a handful of locations in this town.
All right, so I think we decided we're going to head over to the inn.
The inn.
We want to talk to the innkeeper and secure a couple of a few rooms while we're here.
Okay. So the inn is called Ogatan.
What is it called?
Marakit is a half-orc that runs the inn, known as the Ogatan. You can get
I assume our rooms are being paid for since we're being brought in to take care of this issue.
Makes no sense.
Let me get my half-orc voice going here. Well, who do we have here?
Are we trying to find his wife too?
Yes.
I'm Amethysia.
Picking up a dusty growler of warm beer and setting it on the bar. A toast to the memory of my wife. I hope I see her again.
To the memory of your wife.
I don't normally serve ale and wine, but ever since the preacher went missing, there isn't much pressure to keep the town dry. Frankly, he wasn't too kind on me and the missus.
And why is that, do you think?
Why is that? Do you think?
Don't know, pray tell.
Wow.
What can you tell us about when your wife went missing?
Don't know. Yeah, she never came back from getting some supplies.
What type of supplies?
Should we go to a bugbear holiday?
Cooking food. We've got food and room here.
Okay.
Was she getting supplies in town? Was this during the day? Was this
just scavenging? Do what we can around here.
Oh, okay. So she was off in the woods.
Yep.
Good to know.
Was that the morning, the evening, at night?
Daytime.
Do you know what direction she went in?
Well, she, goes off on her own usually. Northwesternly direction.
What? This is a question for the DM. What direction did we come into town?
All right.
Gotta throw those difficult questions out, don't you, Alicia?
I do. That's what I'm here for.
You came in from the east.
Okay.
Here is a map.
Oh, I love maps.
Ah.
I love that.
So northwest would be towards the 10 region.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's forest up here and not down there.
All right.
You know what, guys? How long ago was this, friend?
Boy. Couple weeks now.
Couple weeks.
Send out a search party or anything for?
Sure, it's a small town. We take care of our own, but doesn't seem to be any clues and no sign.
Well, can you give us a description of what your wife looks like? We're here on the job, and we don't want to assume that we're looking for deceased persons. We're hoping this is a rescue mission. Do you have maybe some articles of clothing? My companion here is a pretty good tracker.
You guys find her, I'll help you out. Her name's Alexandra. She walked out into the woods one day and was looking for berries and mushrooms, and just never seen her since. So,
And what does she look like?
half orc like me.
Okay.
Oh, so the preacher doesn't like half orcs, huh?
Could be. I don't know. Why don't you mosey on over to the chapel or ask around town?
Preacher religious, I assume?
Well,
He just gives you a smart look.
I think we must go somewhere else now. Should we go shopping?
You guys are gonna stay the night, have a meal, or
What time of day is it?
you spent most of the day getting here, so
Kind of figured.
it's unusually bright. Summer long day, like it is.
Probably should get some rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, you have time to. I mean, it's not midnight. You can look around.
Well, how about if we do this? How about what do you guys think about securing some rooms, and we'll go around the town. We'll talk to as many people as we can tonight, and then we'll set off in the morning and start tracking.
yep, sounds good.
All right. 1 silver per night, and some grub will cost you 7 copper each.
I think you can put that on the deputy's tab.
No, sir.
Is the deputy still with us?
You guys are squandering over. The guy was going to pay you 10 gold.
I put up some credit here, man.
I think it's because we don't want to write it down and remember exactly
Right.
how much.
No, I only bring this up because Kevin asked this question earlier, and we didn't get an answer.
And he could only pay you half up front, which is kind of the usual norm. But This is a small town. Like that's an unusually low. This is a poor inn.
I mean,
The meals are grainy and bland.
that's fine. That's
You want a deal?
That's not a problem. No, I don't want to.
You want to cheap this guy out on his missing life?
No problem.
You guys are wearing +3 armor.
I don't.
I mean, this guy's about to rob you back.
He can sure enough try.
Right.
What's your PvP?
Are we? Is everyone
go
getting
for it.
separate rooms? Are people rooming together? How do we want to handle this? It might not be a bad thing to have to pair up just
I
in
think
case.
rooming together would be a good idea.
I don't want to share a room with a bugbear.
Bugbear's not even here.
He's not here.
I'll
Oh, he's
share a
not
room
at
with
all.
Brickwinkle.
You say
Yeah,
that
he
now.
is. He's here now.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, I guess he is.
He came in.
I don't see him. Oh, okay.
I guess I don't have a shot for him.
I
that
still
many
don't see
people. That's
him.
weird though. Do I have to do a different thing to get that many people? I don't know.
Yeah, too many people.
I hope I haven't been leaving somebody out the whole time.
No.
There he is, way down there.
He's way down there.
There you go.
Hopefully my dice towers will work. They fell apart in transit.
Oh no.
That panda.
So you guys stay the night, and
Can we talk to people first though before we actually head to bed?
sure, yeah, you want to
Get
wander
our
around
rooms
town?
in case there's a rush.
Yeah, you can definitely check out more areas. Random people in town will tell you it sure is hot. Every summer it's hotter than the last. And another
it seem-
comment.
Does it seem unseasonably hot for this part of the coast?
Nope, just seems to be getting hotter.
Okay.
Why don't we go over to the chapel?
Does it look like all the grass is dying, or does it look like it's? Are there any signs that it's been much more dry, much more hot than usual? Or is it, again, what we typically expect to see this time of year in this area? I think Rick Finkel's from this general region of the coast, so
Nothing unusual about the town.
okay.
I have a question for the dungeon master.
Okay.
Is the deputy still with us?
No,
Where'd he go?
he's got deputy business.
Yeah, big
Fair
business.
enough.
I don't know. Why is he gonna follow you to an inn? I don't
You think what I'm thinking?
Well,
I want to go to the chapel and talk to this racist preacher.
I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn, I wish it was 2 dungeon masters. We need to split up.
So to the chapel?
Yeah, isn't that where the preacher is?
Well, I believe he's one of the missing. That's why they're all drinking now.
Okay, let's go investigate the chapel.
A spire rises from the geodesic dome, which is topped with a golden disc. As the sun moves through the sky, a sunbeam reflects off the disc like a spotlight, meandering through the streets of Lumbering. And you feel like it's following you and watching you. Although it's getting dark now, maybe I shouldn't have read that. The domed roof is of this building is all glass, like a greenhouse, and thick, unmoving air smells like sweat. A humbly dressed tiefling, unaffected by the heat, tends to the chapel. There are no pews, but instead there is a wide expanse of sweat-stained wood. In the center is a well. It is been turned into an altar that displays a ceremonial pitcher and many cups. On the other side of the well is a delirious woman, covered in sweat, silently mouthing words to herself.
Quick question: does the preacher have a wife?
Yep, she's missing too, I believe.
Okay. So this is probably some acolyte. I approach the lady. Hello.
Okay.
I approach her as well with the Nora, and I try to place my hand on her to kind of bless her and to take her out of her trance or whatever to help her possibly say what's going on right now.
The tiefling speaks up. Do not trouble her. She's basking in the light now.
All right. So what can you, tiefling, tell us about this religion you got going on here?
What god do you worship?
He says his name is Wayne.
Wayne.
Well,
The god?
Wayne like the falling moon. He's chosen his name for the falling moon, a waning moon.
I thought he meant like John Wayne.
That's what I thought.
Wayne's World.
Yeah, I could do Wayne, John Wayne.
I want to do a
John
religion
Wayne.
check to see if I've ever heard of this god before.
Welcome, visionaries.
Get off your horse.
Are you prepared to purge your toxins and become the best version of yourself?
Nah, I've already been through this rigmarole.
The preacher insists our flock not dehydrate themselves with the taste of alcohol on their lips.
So alcohol is a sin. What else is a sin?
He'll talk openly about his religion. I'm not going to make up a bunch of shit.
I rolled a 22 on a religion check. Have I heard of this god before? Is it one of the common gods of the Forgotten Realms?
Could be. I would have to pull. It doesn't have information in this book. Does that help you?
Yep, that's fine. So, okay.
Dead
So
end? Can I just say dead end?
Dead end.
Sure, that's just fine.
You can.
So when did the preacher and his wife go missing?
A couple weeks back.
Where did they disappear?
Boy, oh boy. Preacher Bridgewater. Well, this is the Chapel of the Sun. He was the last to disappear, I believe. After Shroop disappeared, he went into the woods to figure it out, and now he's missing too.
What did he figure out?
Where people are
trying
going,
to figure it out.
trying to solve the situation. Yeah,
Was anything left behind?
he did not succeed. Well, the chapel's here.
Oh, okay,
Maybe
when
it
he
works.
went off into the forest, did he take anything with him, and is it still there? Did anybody find anything?
No, ma'am. I believe that's why you adventurers are here. Figure this out.
Do you know what direction he went into the forest?
That away.
Is that northwest?
All right.
Excuse me, friend. Is there any vestments or anything from the preacher or his son that we might be able to examine I'd like to see if I could get my companion here to identify the scent for tracking purposes.
Yeah, sure. He pulls some investments out.
Was there anything odd going on before these disappearances started occurring?
Not really. Some people think the loggers are responsible.
Where
They
would
just
they
come into town and make some coin, and then they're gone too.
Hmm.
Is there anyone that has been opposed to all the logging and clear cutting that's been going on?
You may want to ask the business owner at the sawmill.
I think that should be our next visit, guys.
Yes.
We just teach the Chapel of the Sun. That's all I know about the religion. Chapel of the Sun.
Anybody know how close the church is to the wooded area?
They kind of surrounded the whole place, didn't it?
I mean, this little small town is numbered.
Was the chapel number 10?
Right. No, that's Noof's house.
Hmm.
Chapel is number 8, right in the center of town, of course.
And that's where he disappeared?
Well, he went off into the woods to find out what's going on.
Okay. So the mill.
Okay, I guess we're off to the sawmill.
All right. Sawmill is owned by Dubois Sawyer. He is a boisterous, opulent man who wants everything his way.
Oh, goody.
Well. A new crew of adventurous loggers come from the big city to swing axes in the bountiful woods. Look at all these mighty thews. The quality of lumber out here is truly incredible. I can't believe I'm the first to set up operations here.
Yeah, no, thank you. What do you know about your missing logger?
Well, people try to blame Karkada, but he's our hardest working orc around here. He earns every silver I pay him.
Why would they blame him?
People say he's a cannibal, but he can do whatever he likes on his own time. Ha ha ha! Just kidding.
Do you know when the logger went missing?
Well, let's see here. First was the adventurer, then the logger. He was the second to go.
What was the adventurer up to?
You tell me. Probably just working. He was just picking fights or something.
Is there anyone that would have a reason to oppose this massive despoliation of this beautiful natural area? Anyone didn't like that you were all this cutting down you're doing?
Give me a persuasion check.
Hey, Chef.
Not my forte. See what it rolls in.
Jeff T.
I'm on. 10.
Yeah, no, he's doing good in town. His office is a credenza with liquor bottles and fancy glassware. Mounted on the wall is a shield and axe. He's doing pretty well compared to the poor inn and small chapel you guys have visited.
And you only lost one logger to date?
Yep.
When we came into town, we saw they were changing the population number. It seems like there's yet another person missing that just went missing recently. Do you know who that was?
Oh, that would have been... Shoot, I don't know. Maybe you should talk to the sheriff.
Wasn't it the under deputy?
Yeah, it's an officer.
Yep.
But there's no one that opposes all the work you're doing here?
Nope. Everything's going well.
Everybody's totally cool with you living high on the hog.
Well, you know, I create business and work, and
Construction?
it's providing opportunity for a small town to grow.
Destroying nature.
Well, I don't like your tone of voice. I want to ask you to leave.
Bye.
Fine.
We'll go to the sheriff.
Before we go, where's your cannibalist friend?
The orc logger?
Yeah.
His name is Karkada. You could ask around in the logging camps. Or ask other people about him. I don't know.
Are there many orcs around? Probably not. Well, maybe there are. I don't know.
And you
Sheriff
didn't go
or what?
missing.
I mean, so far we got a tiefling and a half orc, and I think this guy's a human. I'm not sure. Pretty much.
So you want to go to the logging camp or the sheriff's office?
Yeah, let's go talk to the sheriff now. Didn't the sheriff herself went missing too, right?
Nope.
No, she's been disappointed with not being able to catch this killer or
Oh,
whatever.
right. Okay.
She's been indisposed.
So the sheriff's office. Margot. All right, folks, welcome to town. Don't you know there's no drinking in this town? If I can't have any, you can't have any either.
Why can't you have any?
It's part of our religion with the Chapel of the Sun.
You better tell that to Mr. Moneybags up in the sawmill.
And in the end.
Mr. Moneybags, is he drinking?
Seems to be. He's got quite the collection of bottles.
All right, thanks for the tip.
So, when we were rolling into town, we noticed that one of your officers has gone missing.
Yeah, Hope has been here for a little while. He was the first missing. So troubling, all these missing townsfolk. Can't quite find any information about it other than they keep going in the woods and don't come back.
And they've all disappeared in the last 2 to 3 weeks, correct?
Yeah, it's been a few weeks now.
And the orc is not missing. He's just oot in a boot.
What a work.
What is his name?
Gracchus or
Thank you.
Gracchon or
Yeah, the guy with the
Hector.
sounding name, the logger.
Archidon.
Karkanon.
Karkada?
Karkada, yes.
Oh, don't worry about him. I got everything under control. I don't need you city folk coddling me.
I'm not worried about him per se. I was just wondering where he was.
We'd like to
Where
talk to him. You know where we can find him?
Yeah. Out in the logging camps. That's where all the loggers are.
Logical. All right then.
Logical.
To the logging camps? Or do we have something else to ask her?
I don't have anything else. Somebody else have an
Do
idea?
you want to go out to the logging camps at night?
The logging camps are definitely on the outskirts of town to the northeast.
Well, if we go in the morning, everybody is going to be working, and the camps will be empty.
True.
So this might be a good idea to go now.
Most of the disappearances have happened during the day, it sounds like, so.
So to the logging camps.
Sure.
Yes.
You guys head towards the logging camp, and a cloaked man wearing a heavy armor and carrying a heavy crossbow runs out of the woods towards you. He's shaking. He says, I shot him. I swear it was a monster when I shot it.
Shot who?
What?
It was a monster. I walked into the woods when I'm stressed out, and sometimes I hunt. And let me roll for what kind of character this is. Although I might have to pick.
We should probably try to head over to the woods here pretty quickly and see what he shot at, if we can.
Yeah.
Yep.
A body lays before you with an arrow sticking out of its neck.
Oh.
Huh.
It's Alexandria,
Oh no.
but her body's like half boar, half human.
Huh.
More of the polymorph.
And she's dead?
Is she?
Yeah.
Alexander is a half orc.
She hasn't just failed 2
Now
saving
she's
throws?
half orc and half boar.
So we can't heal. She's dead. No, she's
Dead.
DED dead.
The polymorph spell kind of wears off after they die.
So
If
she
that's
was
what you
probably
guys
a Thor when he shot her?
Yeah, he's shaking. Yeah, I swear it was a giant boar or a monster, and then now, the poor innkeeper's wife.
Have you killed any others like this in the past?
No. This is crazy. He's a retired veteran of war. I've killed people in war, but
So we're probably going to come across animals that we need to hopefully not kill.
Yeah.
Can you take us to where you first spotted her as a boar?
oh yes, yeah, sure.
Does she have a different scent on her?
Uh,
No, that seems odd to ask, but
you
like
can
stay.
you can certainly sniff her out, I guess.
I'll do a medicine check.
I mean, she's a dead corpse. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
smell good. She
I'm
ain't
gonna
been
do a
dead
medicine
long,
check.
I guess. So, okay, medicine check.
Okay, that's dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Yeah, I'll say you're getting a sense that this woman, or in her boar shape, has maybe visited the Fey realm.
Stay around, everyone.
Hooray!
Indeed.
My favorite place.
Definitely mine. All right.
Well, how about I suggest we track. I assume we now are seeing boar tracks that we can now track to where she came from.
Well, give me a tracking check, Ranger.
That's what I do. Is that nature investigation?
Let's go with investigation.
It's a 19 plus 5.
Sure, yeah, you got a direction into the woods, northwest.
Let's follow it.
Yes, let's go right now.
Hi ho.
In the dark.
Yep.
Hi ho, hi ho, hi
With
ho.
stealth.
Do we do pass without a trace?
Yes.
Yes.
Done.
Hokely dokely.
Pass without a trace.
I can do it.
Oh,
So you don't have to use any of your spells.
okay. Do you
Okay.
have that as a cantrip or?
No, I have it as a spell, but it's fine.
Okay.
All right. Pass without a trace. We're good. Let us go into the darkness.
Into the darkness. $3d4. How about just a 12? You find another missing townsperson, half transformed into an animal, along the way.
Are they dead?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to.
They don't transform back halfway unless they're dead. So this is going to be. I don't have a list of these characters.
Did someone kill the person? Did they die of natural causes?
Or a natural arrow sticking out of their chest?
This is it's a half man, half vulture.
Cool.
What a mess. Okay, so what I'd like to do as an action, I am going to use my primeval awareness. I'll take 1 minute to close my eyes, open my ears, to sense any fey presences within 6 miles.
Okay. Yeah, there seems to be a presence in the direction you guys were headed.
Can you determine anything else of that, Larry, or is it just whether it's present or not?
I'm sorry, Kevin, what was that?
Can you determine anything else with that ability, or is it just whether there's a presence?
I can think of the presence and kind of direction. I mean, I can't tell the exact location or number, but I can tell that there is whether it's, I'm looking for Fae, but I can also check for like dragons or elementals or undead.
Yeah, I mean, tracks and your senses are leading you to the northwest.
Continue on then.
All right.
Stay close.
You guys are deep in the forest now. Smells of lush and loamy forest scents. A shaft of sunlight, morning light is starting to penetrate through the canopy, and your eye follows it right to a circle of wine-colored flowers. Nearby, great roots snake about a ceremonial cairn, cocked at a funny angle, and a dry brown stain is visible on it. Whether you feel nature is a cathedral to be revered or a resource to be exploited, one thing is for certain: this place is special. Yeah, that's what it says.
Sure.
It's special.
Special.
Can we? I mean, want to keep an eye open for anything in the area of this, whether it's something that's lurking nearby or guardian or something, so we don't get surprised.
Yeah. I wasn't sure we were going to get this far tonight. How we doing? 11 o'clock? You guys want to keep going? I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's early.
I probably won't be on for longer.
I'm just saying we're definitely we haven't even had an encounter, like any kind of fight.
Yeah.
So there is a treant known as it's known as the Watcher in the Woods, and some dryads watching this special area.
Okay.
Anyone want to try and communicate with them?
We're trying to pass without a trace, but we can talk to him, I guess.
I can probably try. I don't know if I have any languages or anything that would work. I speak Sylvan,
As do
if that helps, which is the Dryad speaks Sylvan as well.
I haven't looked this up yet. Let's see. Treant. Treachery. That's not right. Treant. Yeah, cool. What do they speak? Language. Common, druidic, elfish, Sylvian, or whatever.
Basically, anybody can talk to him.
So anything.
Yeah, I mean,
Everything that I speak.
you want to
Same.
talk?
Yeah,
in
do we want to
tongues?
break?
Okay.
Want to break without a trace, or keep going? It's a special place. It's a special place.
Yeah,
We can move off to the side, and some of us could break, and others could just stay hidden.
Yeah, why don't I go approach?
I'll stay hidden.
Oh, great watcher in the woods.
I'll go with Brick Ankle.
Or sorry, oh, great protector of the woods. This place appears to be. I can feel the power of this place, and it's quite holy, infused with the power of nature.
Mm-hmm.
What is this place?
This is what's known as the Dry Flower Gate.
Dry Flower Gate.
It is a portal to the Fey Realm.
Ah.
That makes sense.
Do you watch over this portal and protect it?
Yes. We are trying to protect the portal and the surrounding woods.
So we have noticed that there is a town to the southeast, and that they have been ravaging the nearby woods and doing great harm to the forest around them.
Such a violation of nature.
Indeed.
So much so.
Have the inhabitants been intruding upon these lands more and more? Upon the forest more and more?
Yes, it's quite sad.
Have you needed to deal with them as they've ventured further into the forest?
We do what we can, but
Have there been inhabitants of the Fey Realm that have been using the portal?
I believe so.
Any idea who that would have been?
It's not to our knowledge what these mortals are and who they are.
Do you think there's anything to gain from going into the Fey Realm, or can we close it so they stop attacking the townfolk?
You may find answers you seek if you wish to enter the portal.
Based on the cocoons, do I think it's the butterfly queen?
Is that a question to the group or to the tree?
Didn't.
Are you just talking out loud? What?
Is there any way this humble gnome may be of service to you and
was that a side comment or what?
No, I was talking to the ant.
Oh,
treant?
Yeah.
Or is it int? I don't know how to say it. What was the question again?
Based on what we're finding with the cocoons, is the butterfly queen involved?
Whoa, butterfly queen. I do not think so.
I'm guessing the cocoons are
I haven't read that far ahead.
In a spell or something.
Icky, do you think the
Something's
party
waiting for you guys over there, but
yeah,
you can keep asking me, and I'll have to read for another hour.
Amethystia, based on your Fey knowledge, do you think we would be okay going into that realm?
Fey portals are interesting. You lose track of time usually, and it depends on what happens when you go through it. So yes and no.
Queen of Butterflies. Yeah, it sounds interesting.
Laurie, do you see any further tracks beyond the Fey portal? Or does it end here at the portal?
That's a great question. I've constantly been being a tracker, so I've been looking for all kinds of evidence of tracks.
I'm just curious if we should go into the portal or keep going.
We might want to wait to go into the portal just yet and see if we can find out more information first.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way this humble gnome may be of service to you or the other protectors?
This what?
Brickfinkel's asking if they need any help with anything from him.
Do they need help?
Yeah. Is there any way he can be of service to them?
She's not asking for help.
Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm out of questions.
And Dungeon Master 2 Troy's question, do I see any, what other kind of tracks do I see in the area?
Well, I'm looking up Dryad because I don't know all these monsters. Yeah, they're tree people. I don't know how well you're going to see tracks of tree people, but
we were tracking the one. I thought we were tracking one of the villagers or the humans or something.
Yeah, we originally were tracking the boar tracks of the innkeeper's wife.
Yeah, so we were wondering if that led out of the portal or if that we just kind of found this area in the general vicinity.
Okay. Yeah, the boar tracks came out of the portal.
Okay. All right.
Are there any other animal tracks that come out of the portal?
Nope.
Okay. Very often can use that sense.
You find a vulture feather.
A vulture feather. Okay.
Doesn't have tracks, right?
Hey,
Yep.
this belongs to, yeah. That is... as often as I need to. I mean, it's an action. I spend a spell slot.
Okay. So, I mean, if you could sense and see if there's any fey creatures anywhere other than right in front of us, see if there's anything behind us, maybe if there's anything out there right now. But
okay,
maybe because if we don't find anything else out here, it might be worth going back to the village and just spending the night and preparing before we come out and go through the portal.
I mean, you're surrounded by 12 dryads and a treant. You're going to get signals all around you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's the portal to the freaking Fey realm.
Yeah. Yeah.
My spider sense is going off.
Fair. Well, I mean, if it is the Butterfly Queen, I do know her personally. But we can definitely wait until morning and go back to the village with the logging place.
Yeah, about what time is it now?
2 of the dryads attack.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Who was hidden still? Because they get.
You've been having conversations. Some of you are hidden.
Well, I am not. I am with Brickfinkel.
I'll try to quickly ask the tree. Why are the dryads attacking us?
It's too late. I mean, for conversation.
Well, can I still ask him the question, even if we're being
I'll
attacked?
just tell you. Two of them feel particularly violent and vengeful towards mortals.
Okay.
No reason why. But 2 out of 12 are like, F these guys.
Okay.
They're probably loggers, and they're going to attack you.
Yeah.
So everybody roll initiative.
And I think we should try to retreat without trying to kill them, if we can.
Let's roll initiative. And then tell me what you want to do. Denora.
16. Oh, wait, 19.
19. Mel.
18.
Ice. 18.
Yep.
Holy Swiss.
9.
Reed, are you here? Mike up. Larry.
Need you to flame me on, buddy. I got 17.
Names.
5.
5.
Yep.
Rick Finkel.
13.
20.
Oh, geez. No, he's.
There he is.
My cop's here. Okay.
Sorry, you missed your chance, Mike. You're done.
You're first.
Try not to engage. We don't want to fight all of these dryads.
Can I hold and see what my other party members do?
You can, but you have to declare what action you're holding.
So what are you guys thinking? What are we doing here? Is this a?
Well, we don't want to start a huge battle if we can avoid it.
Okay.
Well, if we can try to escape, or if Alicia can use her spider webs to try to slow us down as we retreat.
I like that idea. I say we head back with our plan to
Well, you
go
know
back to the inn.
Okay.
And again, currently it's just Amethystia and Brickfinkel that are out of cover, right? Yeah, out in the open.
That's
the rest
what I would
of us, the rest of us we're hiding in the woods. I would.
You're hiding.
As long as you're close to us.
You're hiding in the trees from tree people. Gotcha. Just saying. My cop, you're up.
I guess they're just not doing anything.
Goodness, let him. Let him.
Holding action. Holding no action. Denora, you're up.
Okay, I am going to use my move action to go up into the trees, into the branches, and get a better vantage point of the dryads so that I can cast my webs and stick them in place.
Okay.
Jesus. That would be.
You're just running and hiding, right? What did you say?
Running into the tree branches, into the canopy above the dryads, so I can cast the webs from my cloak.
Right.
And stick them in the webs.
So you are attacking with the webs.
Yes.
to the ones that are attacking you?
Yes.
Okay. That's helpful.
Lie down. Come back. Lie down.
I don't have any dryads prepared, so you guys are gonna probably get orcs.
It's a dexterity save of 13. Or DC 13, whatever that is.
What are they having to roll? A dex?
All right. Dryads. Dex save. That's an 18. And I mean, you can hit more than one, or
I was aiming at both of them, like
Yeah.
a giant web.
so you get one, but you miss one.
Okay. And then I'm going to disengage and stay in the trees, out of sight.
Okay. Theater of mind, trees. That's your turn. Ice Ronin.
And I'm just continue to
Let
say
me get this right. Y'all don't want to fight these things, but all of y'all are running away right now.
What happened?
correct, because we definitely don't want to fight the Treant. And there are 10 more dryads that aren't attacking right now. And I continue to say to them, we mean you no harm, we mean you no harm, we will leave.
All right, I'm gonna do this just one time. Y'all better figure something out. All right, I'm gonna duck into my shell and act like a rock. I got
Nice.
one time.
Yep.
One time. If we come back around, none of y'all ain't do nothing. I'm swinging away.
That's a good call. I like that. Yeah. So
Good night, Chris. Thanks for watching.
Larry, you're up on deck.
Good night, Chris.
I'm going to hold my action until I see any more dryads joining the fray, and I'm going to take full cover in the brush.
Okay. Brick Finkel's up.
Okay. I will continue to state how we're. We mean you no harm. We will leave your presence. We apologize for disturbing you, and I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself, and then keep backing away. But I'm going to try to talk to the dryad that's still free as I back away, and try to keep her attention if I can, and be ready to defend myself. But hopefully the Mirror Image will take care of that for me.
Okay.
And I tell everyone, retreat, retreat.
Retreat, and multiply, and slowly retreat. Is that far enough away? Like 5-10 feet, or?
Yeah, as essentially as quickly as I can back up. And actually, I'll back up a little slowly to try to let everyone else retreat, and then I'll stay up in front. Like I'm just slowly backing away, apologizing.
Okay.
So
Holy Swiss is up.
I find a boulder to hide behind and hold my action.
All right. Sorry, Nikki, but the Dryads have a 6 to your 5.
Oh, well,
But you are very, let's see. So I have not prepared for this. Dryads. They move like magic trees and stride up to you and try bludgeoning attack, just a melee attack. That's 5 to hit.
no.
And the other one.
the other one's stuck in the web, right?
The other one's in the web.
Oh yeah, thanks guys. The other one's in the web. So I'm gonna move these guys. So one gets close to you, and the other is going to try a strength save to get out of the web. Then that's a 10. I don't know
Nope.
if you. Okay. So one's still webbed up, and Ames, you have a turn. Oh,
Okay.
I didn't do. Oh, that was there. Yeah, they attacked.
I'm going to just continue to back up.
Can't you like blink away?
If I was a goat,
Oh, it's a goat. Sorry.
I mean, I can change into a goat.
Nope. You do whatever you want.
I know where. I'm just gonna back away.
And I say, get behind me. Get behind me.
I'm obviously gonna get behind you, but I'll just cast bark skin on myself just in case.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do. That means that there's no more pass without a trace, but nobody needs it anymore, so it doesn't matter. Concentration goes away.
Um.
My action. And
Wow. The treant is going to go last, and see most of you back away, and I don't know. Going to cast polymorph. I guess I have to look it up. It's not on the thing, but it's on the book.
And I did ask him how I could be of service to him, so I don't think he would view us as a threat, but
Um,
I'm not sure what their motives are or what their intentions are.
so, Ames, you're going to be attacked, if you will, with a polymorph spell.
Okay.
Unwilling creature must make a wisdom saving throw.
okay, not a problem. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. That would be wisdom 12.
I don't think that's enough.
Okay.
Polymorph is going to transform you into an awakened shrub.
Yay! Shrub.
You retain your alignment and personality, but all your other stats are awakened shrub stats,
Okay, I'm gonna look up an awakened shrub.
I believe. Just to be upfront, it lasts for 1 hour.
And I can't do anything to get rid of it. Like,
well, you're a shrub now, so
right.
you.
I can't, but somebody else could, possibly.
Yeah, just shrub it off.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
All right, so we're at the top of the order, my cop.
He went away.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I see you in the back room still. Okay, hold on. There he is.
Didn't get the blue screen of death, just whoop, gone. I was like, wow. That's the new Microsoft, I guess. Still looks like we're fighting. So, party, you want me to magic missile a couple of these guys or what? What do you think? What are we thinking?
We're trying not to really engage with them. However, the treant just turned Nikki into a shrub. So
he's through. I am a shrub.
So, I mean, I'm looking for advice from my party. What do you want me to do anything? You know?
You heard what we've been saying and what's happening. So,
no, I crashed. You guys went the whole round. I've been gone since Denora did her web climbing, and that was the last I heard. And I've been gone for that time. So I didn't hear. I heard one web was successful, the other was not, and then I was gone. I was like,
yep. Okay, so Amethystia took some damage, and now she's also a shrub. So despite us trying to not engage, they are engaging with us. So I think you should attack them. It's my opinion.
Okay, so attack the one that is closest to. Is that you, Denora, the one that's closest to you?
Attack the one attacking Amethystia towards the middle without the spider web on it.
Okay, the middle one. Okay. I will cast.
And don't forget to light me up.
Light you up?
Cast flame arrow on me.
Oh, well, okay. Do you want me to do that first? That way that we're not really engaging. And okay, well, I'll do that first then. I will cast flaming arrow on Larry. So he's got a full quiver of flame arrows. And then I could do a crap, but I don't know where all those damn dice went to. I'll have to roll them on here, I guess. I can do a cantrip firebolt. That I can do at least that, guys, at that one, and that way I at least do that.
Somebody needs to pick up the shrub and run away.
I will pick up the shrub.
Okay.
With a shrubbery.
Well, do you want me to do? Should I? Okay. So I'll go ahead. I'm casting my cantrip firebolt.
One that looks nice and not too expensive.
That is a fail.
Oh.
Well,
you're casting firebolt at what? The treant?
I was casting at that middle triad, wherever you have. Yeah.
Oh, where the big one protecting the portal?
No, the one that's whoever's the one in the middle. The one that's in the middle. It's hard to see, but the one.
All right, sorry.
Oh. Whoa! It's not me. Yeah, the one in the middle there.
The one by Nikki or the one by the portal? Is the portal is the pink. Okay. The treant is huge, like Lord of the Rings Triad.
Yeah,
and the
it's like
dryads are
second hint.
Yeah, the
Okay.
dryads are medium, so I should have a bigger character for that one. Maybe I'll get my Groot.
So is one of them bigger than the other? Then is what you're saying?
Groot
Or
will
what?
be good.
Yeah.
The treant is the one on the pink thing.
On the pink, yeah.
And the other, we're just looking at 2 dryads currently.
Yes.
And Jesse's socks.
Jesse's.
There you go.
There we
Perfect.
go.
He has no arms.
The arms.
Poor Groot.
No casting spells for you.
That's where he is. I think I made a Christmas tree out of them, and that's what's left. And then
That makes sense.
that was my Groot Christmas tree at some point. So you missed.
I missed.
With fire, lightning.
No, a fire bolt.
And how badly did you miss?
I missed.
So you got a 1? Is what I'm asking.
Yes, I got a 1. That's why I said failed. Failed. I critically failed. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna hit Nikki. I'm pretty sure. So roll damage to Nikki's awakened shrub character because you critically failed. She's right there.
11. It's pretty low, actually.
11 points of lightning damage to your awakened shrub form, Nikki.
Fire damage.
So it has 10 hit points.
Let's see. Probably.
No, I'm looking at it right now. It has 10 hit points.
So you're unconscious.
Yep.
The shrub is unconscious.
That's right.
Did you get cut down with a herring?
Anything else you want to do, my
Oh,
cop?
no, that's all I did. I can't do.
Any other characters you want to kill?
Yeah, seriously.
No, I mean this is left over from the frustration from Chicago, I guess. They didn't get to cast any good spells there. I have to make up for it here since I was playing all defense there.
So you're killing a defenseless shrub?
Well, the dice tower took a tumble when I came home, so the dice tower is not as good as it was before.
It's very sad.
All right, Denora, you're on deck.
I'm missing dice. So.
Okay. I want to swing down upside down out of the tree, so like I'm hanging on it like on the monkey bars, but I'm upside down.
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw my fancy dagger at the dryad closest
We're running.
to
Why not get it back?
Amethystia. I always get it back.
Okay. Roll an attack on Dryad. Where's the Dryad?
That is a 21.
That hits.
1d4 plus 5. That is 6 piercing damage. And then with my other dagger, that's a 9 plus 6 is 15.
Okay. 15 to hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a hit.
Okay. 2 plus 3 is 5 piercing damage.
All right.
And then I arm my next 2 daggers and swing back up into the tree.
Okay. Ice Ronin. Shell shot.
Cowabunga. I am going to jump up with my great axe in my hand. And I'm going for the Dryad in front of you got it on the board right here. That's in front of the Nora right here, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going for the head lob.
You're gonna attack on this one?
Uh-huh. That is a 13 plus. What am I looking for? I think I get a +2 on that, right?
That hits.
And that is a 7 damage, right? 7 damage. So I got to roll a d12 damage, right? That is a 12.
Dang. Okay.
Plus 4. With it plus 4, it says 12 plus 4. So I'm right now I'm at what's that? 16.
16 damage.
16 damage. I try to give y'all a shot, man. We fighting.
All right. You're just raking this tree creature. Anything else?
I am going to do my second action because I get a action surge, right? So I'm going to take another shot with the short sword at the tree guy, right in his knee. I'm gonna be a real lumberjack tonight.
The big tree guy or the?
Oh yeah, the big tree guy.
You go. Well, you can't. You're engaged with the small one. I don't
All
think.
Right, well, then I'll finish him off with my
and
short
the big
sword.
tree guy is like 15 feet tall, by the way.
I could jump.
And he hasn't been aggressive yet.
Yeah, polymorphing a creature for an hour isn't too aggressive.
Right. Right.
I'm sorry. Maybe I missed something. The tree ant polymorphed.
I was.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it was the one that was
No.
The dryad. My bad.
All right,
I'm saying that is a de-escalation move.
Whoa.
So we shouldn't attack the tree ant.
Say what? Don't attack him.
It's up to you. You're engaged with the small one. I don't think you can. You can't.
Right. I'm gonna finish off the small one. I got you. I'm gonna finish off the small one. Yeah, that's smart. With the short sword. So let me roll. That is I got loaded dice tonight. That's a 20.
All right.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Yeah, it's a natural 20.
All right, roll damage times 2.
Damage times
probably 2. Take it out.
Oh, nice. That's 10 times 2. That's 20.
How do you want to do this?
I want to hit him right here on the neck here, and then I want to stick the dagger right here, right in his heart, right there, and to split him open like a turkey.
Well, it's a tree turkey.
Tree turkey. Yeah. We'll carve them real nicely.
Shredded.
I'll make a handle out of them.
It's a pile of leaves.
Make a handle. Yeah. Make doorknobs.
Doorknobs.
Nice.
Not
sorry, like I gave y'all a shot, man. Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't doing nothing. You got my cup over there choking.
Larry, you're on deck.
All right, I'm going to come out of full cover to half cover. I will Hunter's Mark the restrained dryad.
Okay.
I will. Let's see. Bear with me here. Okay, cast. That's what I want. Thank you. And we're going to take a couple of pointy sticks at him.
Okay.
That is 13 to hit.
Uh, 13 hits.
Okay.
Hunter's Mark isn't a saving throw, right?
No.
Okay.
There it is. Okay. So it was 7 plus 2d6. 7, 8, 14 damage.
Why is that right? Go get him, son. Go get him.
Okay.
And again.
Okay.
That time is 20, dirty 20 to hit.
All right, that hits.
12, 18 damage.
Okay.
And I will go back to full cover. And that ends my turn.
Brickwinkle's up.
Okay. I'm going to grab the wilted shrub.
The smoking bush.
Run!
Cast Cure Light Wounds on it. And then I'm going to book it.
Run! Get out of there. Get out of there.
Get out of harm's way. And by harm, I mean my cup.
Thinking, what is Cure Wounds a cantrip or what? How did you what?
Cure Light Wounds is I think it's just a standard spell. It's not a cantrip.
So that's your action.
Well, I'm gonna pick her up and run. If I can cast Cure Light Wounds as well, it's fine. Otherwise, I'm just gonna.
That would be two separate actions.
Okay, then I'll just pick her up and run, and I'll cast Cure Light Wounds next turn.
Pretty sure that's how that would have to work.
Okay. I didn't know if picking up was a full action or not, since
that's definitely an action. I mean, you can't even drink a potion.
Oh, okay.
And so picking somebody up and then running away with them. Yeah.
Oh, it's just like a flower, right? Picking up a potted plant.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fine.
I mean, she hasn't made a success saving throw yet, so I think.
True. Not too concerned.
All right, that's Brickwinkle's turn. Holy Swiss.
So Amethystia alive again?
No.
No? Alright, I'm just going to continue to hold my action behind the boulder until somebody needs to be healed.
Can he heal her?
I mean, she's unconscious in Brickwinkle's.
Yeah, I'm carrying her, so.
Do you have anything that'll help?
So you want to hold your action? You don't want to heal her?
Well, Brickwinkle said he was going to do that next turn.
Sure, yeah. I mean,
let's cast Boarding Bond on Amethystia.
What's it called?
It gives you a +1 bonus to AC to your armor class and saving throws, and has resistance to all damage.
Okay, but she has 0 hit points. You understand that, right?
Yeah, she hasn't been healed yet. She's
that
still
doesn't work. Yeah,
that's what I asked earlier. If she was alive yet, if she had her hit points back.
So when you go to 0 hit points, it's called unconscious. And when you don't make 3 death saving throws,
right? I understand that mechanic.
Yeah. So she's not dead; she's unconscious.
Okay, that's why I
bleeding out with 0 hit points.
That's why I originally wanted to stay behind the boulder.
Okay.
And hold my action unless somebody needed to be healed.
I don't know. I don't know how else to say that. But
I didn't want to attack these things to begin with. I wanted to go through the portal or move on, but
I didn't want to attack it either.
This paladin's a little disgruntled right now.
There you go. All right.
It wasn't our fault.
The Dryad's turn to escape from webs. Nope. But the other Dryads that retreated are coming out of the woodworks.
Literally.
Waka.
All right, let's get it out.
Wow.
I don't even think the ant would have let us go through the portal. So.
Wow. Oh my God.
Get in here.
Told you there were 12 of them.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
That's why we didn't want to attack him in the first place.
Ames, you're up for a death saving throw because Troy didn't heal you.
That's a 4.
That is a failure.
What
Yeah.
is going on?
And now it's the Treant's turn. She's going to hold her action. Maybe she's got a little spell here. She can cast Shillag.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Shikaka.
It's a shillelagh.
Like
Swami Samsonite, I was way off.
She creates a magical wooden staff, basically.
One.
Right. And in a menacing form, and then my cop's turn.
Okay, well,
Let's just
I
fireball
think-
others.
huh?
So why don't you just fireball them?
the neighbors are fireballing out there. I don't know what they're doing.
I know. We had fireworks going on too.
Oh, yeah, it's a 2 for season.
Okay, well, I can do that. Well, rather than, because that's a,
I think she was being sarcastic, but you can do whatever you want.
Michael, what spells, or not spells, what potions do we have?
that, I don't know. I do not.
That's awesome. You probably have 50 potions in somebody's bag, but
Exactly.
Yeah, I haven't lost track.
There is a
He's-
cursed one. I
he's
need
not on site, right? You're like or are you home?
I'm home. I made it home. I mean, didn't end up doing all the stuff we were going to do tonight. So, but I don't know because I mean, in the end, I thought we used one on one thing, but I don't remember what we truly
One
have.
was not all
I
of
missed a couple episodes, so I mean, I don't know what the inventory is. I'd have to look, but truly, I don't know. Well, seeing how that I frickin' was so bad the last time, can you move me to the other side of the map from where I'm at to the other side before I cast Fireball? That way, if I miss, I don't take out half my party on the way when I cast.
Sure.
And I'm just gonna cast it towards that group of 20-foot radius.
So that
sphere.
way?
No. I was gonna. Can I move to across the bottom of the screen to the left, over on the other side of Brickwinkle and those guys?
You can get about that far where there are 2 people in front of you, or stand next to Troy.
No, then I guess just move me to the right, I guess, and I'll just try and get those guys up to the right. I don't want to sling across. Let's see here. Yeah, that's fine.
Keep in mind, Denora is up in the tree, so she's not in your line of fire.
Nope.
If you're on that far right side.
Okay.
If you're going to shoot something, you can shoot underneath her.
Well, I figured. Okay.
Yeah, but Ice Ronin's there too.
Yeah. I guess I'll shoot a fireball towards the group of guys on the left side. The group of 3 in the back, I guess. It's
What's
a 20
the spread on the? How far apart are these guys spread, Jesse?
And I get a 20-foot radius sphere.
I mean, what you see is what you got. They're like 5 feet apart. It's a 28 stud base plate. There's again 12 and a huge tree.
I think he's saying we need to run.
I don't mind killing you guys.
I mean, what do you guys want to do? Are we going to keep fighting? Are we going to run? What are we going to do?
Run.
Okay. How do we run? Where do we run? Where do we run to?
Disengage.
How do you run?
Okay.
Out of this clearing. Goodbye.
So, yeah, probably that way.
Okay.
Right
Well,
off the cliff.
get me out of there then. Get me out of here. Okay.
They're all over there.
I'm running. I'm leaving. I'm running behind.
And I don't know. I mean, we can do an 2-hour battle and see what happens. But
Okay. Then my party's telling me to run. I'm running back. So I ran.
you
I
rescued.
ran away.
Okay. So Nora.
I'm booking it out of there, but staying in the trees. So probably jumping like Tarzan.
Ice Ronin.
I'm running back to the end. I'm going all the way. I'm running. I ain't stopping. I'm leaving these dudes. I'm going all the way. Take me all the way back to the hotel. I'm going to sleep for the night.
Yeah.
He's going back to the spa.
Larry.
Same. Turn and run.
Brick Finkel.
I'll cast Cure Light Wounds on Amethystia and then continue to run.
Much obliged.
Okay. Holy Swiss.
Are we leaving now?
We are
Yeah.
leaving.
Affirmative.
Okay. I grab Amethystia and we run out.
Good enough.
I'm still shrub.
You are still a shrub for another half hour, 45 minutes. Because that was 3 rounds of combat, which is like 3 minutes or something crazy.
Unless we have a remove curse or something to that effect.
All right, guys. You avoided another TPK.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hooray.
Maybe you could fight them, but didn't seem like you wanted to.
We try so hard to die and we can't die.
You wanna be like the loggers and kill a bunch of treants and dryads, or
Nope.
yeah, I didn't think so.
Not my cup of tea.
So you ran, okay. So you run and run and run until you're back to town, and I think we'll call that Act 1 of this module. The polymorph wears off. You're back to normal.
Yay! That was weird.
What an experience.
That was a tree.
A bit woody.
Yes.
You got more than a bargain for with that bark skin.
Indubitably. In a different way completely.
Yeah, it's midnight now for me, and I think you guys need to rethink your approach to the portal or do whatever else you want to do. next time we meet. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Unless anybody has any last moves for that, I think I'd rather start over in town of lumbering.
And it's 2 weeks, correct? Because you have your
And I have in person with Matt and Jamie and other friends next week. So the following week, though, however, is 4th of July weekend, the 7th, though. So that's fine. The 4th is on a Tuesday.
I have something to do in the evening of the 7th, so I probably won't be able to make it.
Okay. Anybody else?
Nope. 14th for me.
I'm there.
And I'm sorry, next week you're live, right?
Next week I'm in person.
Perfect. Okay.
And we might miss Denora for the 7th, and we might miss Reed for the 14th.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we'll miss Kevin too, because the 14th is Bay Beach. I guess it depends how late we go in.
Yeah, you may miss me on the 14th.
Otherwise, it'll be Butt Chop and Reed, the wizard duo, together if I'm playing from his place. So
All right. Well, I have a nice little setting to take a picture once I make a bunch of dryads. And that'll be our thumbnail for next time, I'm sure. I'll spruce that up and make sure the dryads don't look like orcs with axes. You guys did okay. I'll leave it at that. And as far as on the air, we will see you next time. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Any replay gang, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Lego D&D content. Follow all my panelists, Mel Brown, Nikki, Alicia, Troy, Hope Castle, Larry, and I'm Jesse Spirit Galaxy. Until next time, stay frosty.
Toodles.
Bye.
They show up the week after the show. Is that Lego for you or what?
Did he leave and not end the broadcast?
Yeah, I did the wrong button. Sorry.
What happened?
Bye.
No one ever listens